and catch up on other shop stuff now. You been filming?
Yeah.
I feel like the view that you just filmed is how you see me like 80% of my day.
Yeah.
Right? All right. Welcome to the shop. Dylan, how long has it been since a video? It's been
like 2 months?
It's been over 2 months. The last video we did is when we landed the last machine, and that was in February. So welcome back, everyone. We haven't done any videos since, and that's because we're working a lot of hours. And the old shop was just a cluttered, messy place. And Dylan didn't really want to film, and I understand that. So, because I get it, because we were all climbing over each other. So welcome to the new shop that we've been renting since dang near we dropped the last machine. We just haven't been able to move into because, well, we don't have power. And we still don't have power, but we're moving anyways, and there's reasons why. So let's walk in. Welcome to Casa de ShaloTek, featuring the grimy tenants that came before us. How people can work in an atmosphere so disgusting blows my mind. But we're here and we're gonna clean it up. So this is the front entrance. Woo! And then this is the first space. Should I turn on some lights, Dylan? Okay. Look how disgusting this spot is. This is Dylan's couch that he just bought for his new house he's moving into, and he needs a place to put it because he can't move till next week. So this is the day before we start moving. We've been Cerakoting in here because it's all about we could do with the power that we had. So we've been like a very temporary, shady Cerakote setup for the time being. So all of this stuff is all about to get collapsed tomorrow. So today's a Monday. We're moving all of next week. So all this stuff is gonna get collapsed and moved, and this whole space is gonna be nothing but machines. So you guys have seen the machines that we already have, the VF that we dropped. We now have 2 other machines landing on Thursday, and that's a treat in itself. We're hoping that now that we're in this new shop, that we feel more creative and like happy, and we start filming more. That's our goal. So woo! Really, I've been burying Dylan in machine work because we've just been buried. So since he's been buried, he hasn't been able to film or do his job that he was actually hired to do. So sorry, Dylan, I recognize it. I'm trying to hire more people. We're working on that. If you want to come work for ShaloTek, hit us up. We'll train you.
Like,
okay.
seriously?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I'll pay well. Hit us up. So this is the first spot we rented. It is absolutely disgusting. It was I think a diesel performance shop first. So it was a diesel performance shop first, and then ammunition shop second. And the second tenant that came in here, the ammunition guy, he didn't do anything. He just kind of like threw things on shelf and called it a day. So we can't even like clean. Dylan's tried. The most he could clean was like the doors. We tried to clean up the floor.
I'll show you what the doors look like in the other shop.
Yeah, we can't get the paint off. So most of the paint's gonna be covered with machines anyways. This whole floor space will be covered with machines. So once we get in, we'll clean all of that. We'll paint, we'll do everything as machines are running, but we just don't have the capacity to be splitting time between both shops the past 2 months. So this one we've just been paying for it because really the power that we need in this shop isn't gonna be ready until October. So we weren't gonna move until October. I've just been paying rent in this shop for months, knowing that we couldn't move. That was until the back unit became available. So what happened was there was a door that I just ripped out this morning. There was a door right here, and we had rented this space. It's a 10,000 square foot building total. This is like 40 something hundred square feet. It was the only unit in the whole building that doesn't have 3-phase power. Only had single phase. We need 3-phase for the machine. So we were screwed until October, but then this tenant got evicted. Dun, dun, dun. So
Also one of the nastiest.
that was also a tenant that was disgusting. And I think what makes it more disgusting is he was living in this unit every day on top of making it a commercial space. So he was living in here. We just got this unit. When did we get this unit? Last week? I think so.
Yes.
We found out about it like 4 weeks ago. And I had told the landlord when this guy's lease was up, which was supposed to be in February, I would take it, I would sign a longer contract, and I would pay more money than he's paying. Because we were already outgrowing that space and we didn't even move into it yet. So I knew we needed this space. And then she hit me up and she's like, hey, long story short, we're evicting him because he's actually living in the unit like every night, and you're not supposed to do that in a commercial space, really. I understand why he was doing it, because why have a commercial space and also pay for an apartment if you're just a single guy doing your thing. But anyways, they evicted him. The plus side is this space has 3-phase power. Not a lot of it, but just enough to plug in a few machines. So when we heard about that, we put everything in motion and we decided to move. So that's what's happening this week. This is why we're back on camera, to show you that process. We're gonna drop temporary power lines through, because all the machines are still gonna go in there. So we're gonna drop temporary power lines into there to the machines until October-ish, when our main 600 amps of power is coming into that unit. And then we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, this place is also disgusting. Like, there's gonna be a lot of painting that has to happen. Oh, you wanna go in that office? Dylan just pointed off camera to this. Like, look at this, okay? So the guy was living in this space. There's fleas in this space.
Hopefully not anymore.
Yeah, Dylan just sprayed it to get us a base, but he's like slowly folding it down. Oh, yeah, you wanna show him the black mold? Guy was living in here, like, that's rough. I understand, like, it's just like not healthy. So this is what the other doors look like. Dylan pressure washed them. So this space, I guess before we walk out of here, what Matthew and I were thinking was we're gonna put Cerakote in this spot, Cerakote and powder coat, mostly Cerakote. We'll probably add powder coat to it. This is all gonna be shipping and receiving. That, when it's all cleaned up, Dylan has all kinds of ideas, is gonna be Dylan's office, and we may throw one other person in it, and he wants to make it like a podcast room too. So that's
Glass table that's right there.
with that glass table, if we can get that thing to clean up. So anyways, shipping and receiving, like finished inventory will be in this space. Cerakote, all the ovens, everything here. And then this will be raw material, cutting, and then manual. So we'll throw our manual machines in, all that jazz right here. And then we knocked out this door because when you come in here, you're gonna step in and this is just gonna be a nice, clean, machines only space. The only raw material that's gonna be in here is like if it's getting fed into machines. The only finished inventory is gonna be in here is like if it's coming out of a machine before it goes back in there. So the whole goal is this is just, hopefully by spring of next year, is just packed with vertical mills and lathes. So like our little oven. And then up here, I had this bright idea to do something with this spot. I keep telling Dylan I want it to be like the 3D printer spot and the like fiber laser spot and all that jazz. But we have this space that can get cleaned up. And a lot of stuff can go up here. Oh, you can't see me? Oh, well, you don't need to see me. They've already looked at my face enough. But we have this whole space with electric and everything. So I feel like it could be something. Somebody's gonna say, make it a lounge. But Dylan.
That was the initial idea.
Dylan, do we have time to sit around here? No. Exactly, we don't have time to sit around.
You can take your lunch break up there.
Yeah.
That would be about it.
And then I think I'm gonna cage this area off completely. And that'll be,
Cage under the stairs?
no, this whole section right here. we'll cage off. And that's probably gonna be like the safe area for serialized parts and all that jazz. So take that with what it is. I'm not gonna say it because YouTube will take our whole video down. But yeah, that'll be serialized parts. So for anyone watching, we just showed you where everything will be. We don't know if we're actually gonna keep it there. No, I don't know where we're gonna put it, but we do have to put a safe somewhere for stuff. Super grungy bathroom. If you guys have an idea of paint color choice, throw it out. We're gonna have to paint while the machines are already running. This is gonna be a server closet when it's all done because we have to, oh, not that one. That's gonna be Matthew's office, but it's full of crap right now. This one's gonna be mine. It's also full of crap, but it's a little bit less full of crap. And then I think I wanna put a hole right here.
Right, just exact.
Yeah, with a window.
Yeah,
So I can look at,
Matthew.
yeah.
What are you working on?
Yeah. Right. So yeah, and then Dylan had the cool idea actually though of originally before we didn't get that spot, walling off this and making this an office. I'm still half tempted to do that for myself.
And half the windows?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's not a bad idea.
I got to move the light. But yeah, I'm really tempted to do that because that just feels so.
In my personal opinion, I would take this and block this out because I want it dark.
You don't want anyone to bother you, period. Yeah. But this also is way smaller.
It's just, I like the dark.
Yeah. This is way smaller than that. So I'll probably stick there. We'll put like somebody up here at some point. And then we got a few people that are thinking about moving shop to us, which we'll talk about another time because it's not finalized yet. So there's no reason to quite talk about it yet. But we need space for them too, right? Where we're going to put them. So anywho, this is the shop. It's grungy. Hopefully by the time we're done, it'll look pretty. If we can at least make it look like super nice from like the wall down, right? So like this wall down. If we can make it nice from this down all the way through, I think it'll kind of like take away from all that. But ultimately we are already kind of outgrowing this space, not so much space-wise, but power-wise. Because of how quickly we are growing right now. So we're already talking about what do we do next. Our lease is only in this space for a year, but it is a very big pain in the rear end to move. And then also Savannah, Port Whitworth, Rincon, it's a lot of distribution. It's not a lot of like, there's a lot of manufacturing space, but all the new buildings going up are all just distribution. So warehousing, product in, product out. It's hard to find space that we could throw in machines and actually run. It's hard to find property that we can build on. So what Matthew and I have talked about is we'd love to just buy this whole property. It's about 20,000 square feet between two buildings. We're not dropping that one with the landlord until we get our power. But once he gets us the power, then I'm gonna say, hey, so you wanna just sell us the building? Which I'm a little bit nervous about in general just because of the shape of it, but I think we could do a lot of cleaning up with it. Otherwise, we're gonna be in a pickle with, around here, it's gonna take us 2 to 3 years to actually build a building. So yeah, that's where we're at. Welcome to the new shop. Welcome back to the channel. It's been forever. Hopefully we'll drop like at least a video a week, maybe 2 videos a week, we'll see. Really, we just wanna keep it a little bit more intriguing. Now that we're in this space, and we're adding more people, we can more easily do it. Dylan can focus again on this stuff. Not quite yet, but hopefully within the month of August, rolling into September, we'll be able to. So I'm excited. Dylan's excited. We've been working all summer in Georgia heat with no AC. Like the other shop has no AC. We at least have AC in here. It may be hard to get it to the right temperature that's still comfy, but I feel like anything's more comfortable than 105 degrees, right, Dylan? Yeah. So, like I said, it's Monday. We're gonna start moving tomorrow, Wednesday. We lost 2 hands overnight 4 hands, 2 sets of hands that we thought were going to be helping us. So that's going to make it a whole lot harder to film, but we're going to try to film, right? We're going to try to film the process of moving from the old shop to the new shop. We'll do we're going to take a bunch of pictures tomorrow because Matthew asked for it, but we're going to do, I think maybe we should do one last video sweep in the morning since we're moving out of it, of like, this is what we've been dealing with for the past few months, of like cluttered chaos. And then
4 or 5 minute video out of that.
yeah, and then as we move into here, we'll document that. And then really over the course of the next month, we're gonna start scrubbing, start painting, and really clean this place up. I'm super excited about it. It'll be something that all of us will be like really proud of. It's crazy how quickly are coming. We appreciate everyone's support that is continuing to take us there. We're putting out what we think are really cool products, a lot in partnership with FDES Works. Like it's just cranking, so we appreciate it. We appreciate your guys' support, and thanks for hanging out with us as we continue to grow. So stick in there, and we'll see you on the next video. Have a good day, guys.